The echoes of the largest revolt in decades still resonate in the streets of Cuba. Frustrated, hungry, and terrified residents hurled their anger towards a government they see as having failed the country. This protester says the crowds chanted, "We want medicine, we want food." The island's coffers are empty. There's a critical food shortage, the healthcare system is in shambles, vaccine supply is limited. And after initially blaming America's embargo for the crisis, Cuba's president accepted some responsibility, a rare moment of contrition.
The government, since it is somewhat allergic to doing real change, maybe that's what's happening, that they're seeing their survival at stake here.
The protests, driven by social media, led to an internet shutdown to prevent the world from seeing the chaos. The uprising has fostered fears of a new wave of defections by boat. But freedom, a mere 120 kilometers away, feels impossibly out of reach for most.
If you take to the sea, you will not come to the United States.
The Biden administration is facing mounting pressure from the Cuban exile community to do something.
I don't have anything to predict for you in terms of any policy shift.
The more aggressive in tone that the U.S. responds to this, the greater the degree to which the government in Cuba says, see, this is an excuse for the U.S. to act aggressively.
Ottawa has also been criticized for taking a passive approach to the crisis, but changed its tune on Thursday.
We stand, as we always will, with the people of Cuba who want and deserve democracy, freedom, and respect.
The protests did lead to minor concessions, a temporary lift on restrictions, limiting how much food or medicine travelers can bring in, a band-aid solution to an economic meltdown.
Part of what we're seeing is this call for the government to be much more accountable and to essentially say, deal with this or leave, and let somebody else do it.
Even if fractures formed from this historic pushback, the Cuban government is giving no indication it intends to further bend. Reggie Cecchini, Global News, Washington.